Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Canon Guide from Pluto. I'm going to quickly go over some tips that I have for beginners, for advanced players, so I think any caliber of skill can learn in this video, and I hope each and every one of you can find something that you think suits your skill level. Now I have quite a bit of hours on Canon, so I think I'm pretty well versed, and I'd like to share my experience with you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get to the video.
So I think I will start off by teaching neutral. What are the best attacks to approach with, what to punish with. So to start off, I'm going to go with Inlight. Alright, Inlight, very solid option. You can hit a lot of catches with this, people falling into it. I'll teach you some more advanced tips about that later. But for neutral, you want to focus on trying to space your inlights, figure it out. It's really good for punishing. It's good for just approaching and throwing out an attack in general. Now we're gonna go to just the best neutral attack, and that is sidelight. Sidelight on Cannon, it is its best move in neutral, and it has been proven through plenty of experience on this weapon that it is just the best weapon. It sets up spots when you hit. It puts them in the perfect spot for you to hit a combo. It's exactly what you need to do. Now D-Light, it's good in neutral, but it's more of a throw out if you're reading your opponent off of like how they're gonna move. So if they're like floating up here, and right as they get out of jumps and they land, you hit them with a D-Light, you get D-Light Dair True. You know, a lot of true combos. It's a great kill confirm, but I wouldn't use D-Light in neutral as much as Inlight or Sidelight. Sidelight being the best, Inlight being mediocre, D-Light being probably the worst neutral for ground. Now for air, we have Nair, not very good for neutral, but it's a good bait option. If you want to throw out a Nair over here, they try to punish it as you're landing. They don't know how you can just immediately get right out of it, you know? And then you can punish them. So, boom, he tries to punish, you get an inlight. Boom, he tries to punish, you get a sidelight. You know, you can do anything out of Nair. You can also Nair into ground pound, catch people off guard. It's a very good punish slash bait attack. Now we have side air. Side air is really good, but it's mainly for follow-ups. So after you hit an inlight, you can chase dodge, turn around, side air. Let me reset the damage. So after you hit an inlight, you can chase dodge, turn around, side air, and that can lead into multiple different strings. But as far as neutral goes, I don't think that side air is the best attack for neutral. You can hit it, but you have to fall. It's a big risk, and if you miss, you're definitely getting punished by a good player. And then you have down air. I think out of all the attacks in the air, down air is Cannon's best. It's great for neutral. It's great for spacing, and it's just phenomenal. You can down air, and if the opponent's further away, you can dash jump into it. It's quick. It's hard to react to. You can X pivot it, which is basically you jump, you dash jump, and right as you throw your attack, you turn around, and it changes your momentum. It's also good for side air, but changes your momentum. It's really good off stage. You know, it's a great space. That 45-degree angle is just always gonna dominate over other people's attacks. Now, moving on from neutral, we have combo starters. We have all those, you know, cannon things. We have kill confirms, like you have D-Light Nair. They have to be a higher percent. But this is your main killing option, okay? Your kill confirm doesn't kill on 140. It'll probably take him out on, wow, okay, 160. That's all right. You know, it's your best killing option on cannon, other than, of course, SIGs. But if we're talking just cannon, the same stuff for every single character, it'll be D-Light Nair. Then you have D-Light Dair for offstage. Like, say, let's move the position of the bot over here. And let's do position reset on. You get, you get D-Light Dair. It doesn't kill as soon as D-Light Nair does. But if they're out of options and they're trying to recover, like right here, say they're here, they have no recovery. Oh, ignore that. They have no recovery. You can sometimes catch with a D-Light Dair, and that'll just take their stock. Now, moving on from kill confirms, we're going to learn more follow-ups and combos you can hit on this weapon. Whoops. So to start off with, the main thing, like I said in the neutral earlier, you have sidelight, right? Sidelight being the best attack in on Cannon's kit for neutral, other than maybe down air. Down air is really good too, but it doesn't lead to many combos. There are plenty of advanced combos you can learn with Cannon, but the best bet, especially if you're starting out trying to learn Cannon, is sidelight. Now, the best thing you can do to fish for a combo is sidelight and then wait, and you'll be, the more you practice Cannon, the more you'll understand how to read dodges. So I'm just gonna set the dodge to dodge in, and off of dodge in you get down air. You can, a lot of bread and butter. So you sidelight, wait, and you can sidelight right again, and then you can mix up your Cannon stuff. So if you have enough room on the stage right here and you hit another sidelight, you go for a down air. That way you can set up for another combo, like another sidelight is what I meant to say. So down air sometimes works off the dodge in read. It's a safer option to throw out than sidelight. You won't get punished as much. But yeah, focus on punishing with a side air, or a sidelight, excuse me. You can get a lot out of that when you have their dodge. Now it's very important on Cannon to keep them off the ground, but also keep them in that that range where the sidelight can hit. So be familiar with this hitbox. It starts low, but it does end up quite high. And it's just such a solid hitbox that it even counts as like an anti-air. So if people are jumping up here, let's see if I can set the dodge, or not the dodge reaction, the AI setting to jump, you can catch with sidelight, which is just a very, very good option for neutral. Now for more combo-based things, you get a lot of options out of sidelight. Like I said, you get sidelights here. That right here, that's your bread and butter. So it's sidelight, down air, sidelight, side air, into recovery. That's your bread and butter on Cannon. I'll just do a couple of those, just off of a dodge in. Alright, well. Hold on. Right, see the bot is just going to spam jump, but players don't do that in game. Now, I'm going to teach you a little quick dodge away read, and that's going to be, it's the same thing where you sidelight, but instead of dashing in, you're going to just walk forwards. So sidelight, walk forwards, and then you can get the sidelight again. Also, you see how I went for the Sair there off of the sidelight instead of a dair? You really only want to go for the dair if you have a spot on the stage where they can bounce off of. If they can't bounce off of it, they're going to get hit down here, and you won't be able to do many more combos off of that. Alright, we're going to go back to neutral, or sorry, in light, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about a dodge in read off of in light. So you can do the chase dodge thing, as I mentioned before. If you do the Sair quicker, it works into a combo. It's like that. And then you get, you know, your down air. Wait, I'm brain farting. Chase dodge. And the bot jumps into that. But normally, once you hit them down, player's not going to instant jump like this bot does off of the down air. So it's not great to go straight for that again for the sidelight unless you're predicting a jump or a dodge up. Now let me show you. Speaking of dodge up, let me go for the dodge up read on Cannon off of sidelight. So off of sidelight, you get sidelight, and then you see how they dodge up, and they're kind of in that same position. You jump, and you GC sidelight, and then you get your string. Since he's at a lower percent, you get sidelight into down air. So it's sidelight, jump into side air, jump into down air. And that works at lower percents. Like that. Now at higher percents, your main thing is sidelight. Oops. Your main thing is sidelight Sair into recovery. Because at these percents, down air doesn't hit anymore. And then eventually at even higher percents, you'll learn how to chase dodge after the Sair to get the recovery. Now again, these bots in training mode, they instantly jump, so you can't really get it, but it is a true thing. It does work after the chase dodge. Now, that's assuming you have their dodge. If you don't, then it's very important to make sure you do, because that is the most important thing on Cannon. Having their dodge. Off of D-Light, you get D-Light Dair, and then you can wait. Off of In-Light, you can wait. Off of Side Light, you can wait. So, if you want, you can practice putting the dodge on random, hitting one of these options, waiting, and reacting. Side Light, wait, you dodged up, wait for him to land, and then you get the Side Light Sair down air. D-Light Dair, wait, dodged in, you get like the bread and butter, like I was saying before. Now, I'm going to move on to true combos. Been over it before, you get D-Light Nair at higher percents. Okay, not that. Quite high. As a true combo, at lower percents, you get D-Light Dair. At all percent, I think, you get D-Light Dair. Unless the D-Light hits weird. And then now, you can get D-Light Side Air, true, which I just got there. If you guys look back, I will quickly turn on Stun. Oh, okay. Well, you can get it true, but if you look at the hitbox of Downlight, you need to hit it with the back side of the hitbox. So not the tip right there, but you want to be almost stacked like this, to where the back of the hitbox hits, and you can get side air true out of it. It's a hard thing. It's not something you should go for every time, but it's good to know that it is possible. There, I got it true. Got it true again. So you can take a look at the hitbox of where I hit it. Oh, well, I hit that quite stacked. But it's not like the other ones, where you can hit it from up here and just hit the tip of the hitbox. Right. So if you hit the tip of the down air hitbox, or downlight, you get other things, including downlight down air. But if you hit the back part of the hitbox, you don't get the other combos, especially like Nair, because it sends in a different spot. So that's where you get side air, and I'm pretty sure you still get down air out of it. Again, showing the true combo. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so off of those are the kill confirms. Right, Golden types in chat, reactions over reads. That is true, but when you get to a higher level of Cannon, you'll be able to analyze your opponent, and you'll know what way they're going to dodge. But when you're lower, most people are just going to dodge in. So I say your best bet is to practice the combo I showed earlier. Side light, dair. Side light, Sair, recovery. Right, that is the bread and butter of Cannon, the best combo in the game. So you side light, then you dash backwards, side light, dair, into side light, Sair, recovery. Towards them, of course. Now, if they're off stage, you just go for the side light, Sair, recovery. You don't go for the down air into another side light. Now again, they are at higher percent, so I can't hit it because of the bot settings. Oops. But I didn't hit it really well. But it's a very good combo. At higher percents, you get side air into recovery true. But clearly, there. Okay, it's just a little bit higher. See how it's one dodge frame? Alright, that was it. It's at 60 health. You get side light, Sair, recovery true. But for some reason, it's not hitting. I think I got it. No. What's going on? Well, nonetheless, I know that it's a true combo. Even if I can't hit it, there was one frame right there. And it's at super specific percents. It's hard to hit. But your best bet's to go for a side light, Sair, recovery. Oh, I got the recovery true that time. See? I told you it was a true combo. we can do all the dodges quickly. So, that's the wrong thing. Dodge reaction. We'll do neutral dodge. Again, this is off of side light. So you side light, you wait, and then you get the side light into your bread and butter. Side light, wait. Oops. Side light, wait. Side light into your bread and butter. So off of in light, you get chase dodge into a side air. But you have to delay it longer than you do for the dodge in. Let's see, neutral. Off of dair, go for side light. Alright, off of side light, you wait. And then you do your cannon combo. Which is just, okay, low percent. So it's side light, wait, side light, air, jump, down air. Side light, air, oops. Side light, wait, side light, air, jump, down air. That's off of neutral dodge. Now we'll go to up dodge. Jump up, you GC, you do a side light. Side light, jump, GC side light into air. And that's your bread and butter for every time. Off of in light, you wait, and you can do what I just did, but I'm pretty sure you can hit side light on ground. So you just wait. Okay, positioning's weird. So it's probably best if you just do what you did for side light and jump up slightly. Or you can just spot dodge and do the side light really late. Now off of D-light dair, it's the same thing. Almost positive. Okay. D-light dair, whoops. D-light dair into spot dodge to the, oops. I'm doing D-light dair. Into that. So that's the up dodge. And then we will do dodge in, off of side light, dash back, do your cannon stuff. You can also mix it up and do it this way. Like say you notice you have more stage on this side and you want to continue the cannon combo off of the dodge in, and you know they're dodging in. Instead of back dashing and doing another side light, you can walk forward, turn around, side light dair, side light air. And if you are not bad at the game like me, you can get that into true. Dodge in on light, you back dash, do the same thing. You can also walk forward like before. Turn around and do stuff. I'm on it. Then they get their dodge back. Backdashing is probably the best thing, just because it pushes them off this way, because you can't really get a confirmed super long combo. Then off the D-light dair, walk forward, turn around, do the thing. Again, I'll just show you that. You can still backdash this one as well. So it's about the same thing for all the options. Now for dodge away, off of side light, I just go for a walk forward, do another side light, and then you get that. How would I put the damage up just slightly? Alright, we get that. Off of in light, it's the same thing. Or you can even go for another in light. And off of D-light dair, walk forward, and do the side light air recovery. That's really what cannon's all about. Alright, just catching the dodge, doing your basic combo, and you're good to go. Off of dodge down, on side light, you can do another one, but know that they will have their dodge back soon, so you don't go for too much. You can also, if you're going for a hard read, you can do a D-light. But I don't ever do that, just simply because it's quite risky. And if they don't dodge down, you are 100% of the time getting punished. Off of in light, if they dodge down, you just wait. Treat it like a spot dodge, in a way. You can also D-light. Then off of the D-light dair, if they dodge down, just go for some basic things. Now, when they touch the ground, they have a 2-second period until they can dodge again. So, 1, 2. And then they can dodge again. So you can get off something very simple like that, and then they have their dodge back. Or say, best bet is this. Then they get their dodge back frame perfect after you finish it. They can't get out of it. and it's a very good combo to go. Now, there are some advanced combos that I could go over really quick, like, say, for an up dodge. Say you just gravity canceled, you land, and you don't have your dodge, but you know they're going to up dodge. Off of side light, you can jump twice into a down air. So you don't have a dodge, but you get that. Oops, didn't respawn. And then you can, like, do whatever. And you got your dodge back at that time, so. That's what I like doing. You can also do a side air and get something else out of it. But once you use both these jumps, it's probably best just to go for the down air and land and play safe. You know, if you're more of a flashy player, that's okay. You can go for the side air. You can go for, say, a down air. Or, sorry, a side air down air. Let me... like that. And it's pretty safe. But if your opponent, you know, spaces that and then punishes you, you're in a pretty bad option without jumps. Now, a lot of players will advise to mash on cannon, and I don't recommend that. While you definitely can, you can get away with a lot of stuff without being punished. It builds bad habits, and in higher elos, you are not gonna be able to mash as well. Now, I want to show you guys the power of down air. One of the best, if not the best, I think, definitely the best attack on cannon. Learning the spacing on this attack can help you improve not just your gameplay, but games you can win. Any losable game can go from the worst, most impossible game to the most possible game with this weapon. Especially off stage. Knowing how to space it correctly. Say someone was floating right here, right? They're just kind of sitting here waiting to recover back. You can catch them off guard, the dash off, jump, and you strafe midair, turn around, and you do a down air. It's a quick input, but it works a lot of the time. And yeah, it's very, very, very solid. You can also do it just by falling, but very just amazing attack on cannon. Let's see, you can catch jumps with it. I will show you quickly. Let me turn off dodges so the bot doesn't override. Let's see, you can catch plenty of jumps with it. Down air is just so fast, so solid, and one of the best. Where was I? Down air. I want to teach a little bit of offstage gameplay. So, when they're down here, you would want to think, you know, cannon, ground pound. Really, really solid option, of course. But if you miss it, you're not really getting punished. Just look. See how it bounces you back up? It's a really safe option to throw out. It's also a great bait. If you're over here, you just throw one out. And you can go for nair. You can do whatever. It's a great bait because it bounces you back up. Alright. So I'm going to go back to teaching the offstage ground pound into down air. There. You see, a lot of players, when getting hit by the ground pound, they see they're getting sent down far. So what they're going to do is instantly jump. It's kind of like the gauntlets effect. If any of you guys know anything about gauntlets, people like to instantly jump, and then you can get away with doing that over and over. You see. So, it's ground pound. Let me time it correctly. Ground pound, and simply just fall and down air. And then you can do it again. And you can get a down air into it even again. Your best thing is low-key just learning the spacing off stage of this down air and this ground pound. So quickly, I'm going to just go over some final tips for cannon. I relate cannon and movement a lot, so I think you need good movement to have a great cannon. You need okay movement to have a good cannon, but good movement to have a great cannon, if that makes sense. It's all about spacing the side lights, you know, dashing in and dodging back. All of these little baits that you can get into down air, or, you know, dash jump into down air, reverse it. You do anything to sneak out little attacks. And then, really, just spend a lot of time in free play. Well, not even a lot of time. But if you're newer to this weapon, just spend some solid time learning it. Learning what the bot does. Some people do jump like the bot. But don't take everything like it's the same. use this training game mode as a way to learn the hitboxes and learn what you can get out of every hitbox. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I taught neutral, I taught kill confirms, I taught combos and how to read all dodges other than diagonal. I can do a more advanced guide if you guys enjoy this, but for now, I'm going to leave it there. I can also show a more advanced guide where I show 0 to deaths with signatures, that you can check out my YouTube shorts for that. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video. And thank you, stream, for the inspiration for this. If you want a longer one, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer as many as possible, and that's probably going to be it for me. I love you guys, and peace out. Y'all have a good one.